Squeeze on that right, yeah. Just squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Go. Remember, I'm here. And take the left a little bit so he doesn't, yeah. And that right rein should be laying on his neck to keep him from bulging. He's like, no, that gives you way too much control, Mom. I don't want you to have control. So keep your hands together and slightly to the left. Right, yeah. Inside upper leg. Remember, whenever you do something with your hands, support it somewhere. With your upper inside leg. Sometimes it's different, but you know, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. It's almost like too much information early on. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's hard to get it all into you. Right rein two. Don't just steer them with the inside rein. Make sure both reins, in other words, keep your hands the same distance apart and take both reins the way you want to go. Mm-hmm. It just looks better too. Good. Right rein squeezes, even when you're doing that. It's not just put it on the side of the neck, it's also affect it. Put that upper inside leg on him and outside leg back. Good. And now push him forward. Off your calves. Yes, stay back and do it. Don't surprise him too much. You know, in other words, don't attack him. Kind of ease into it. Good. Good. Right rein. Squeezes. And your right leg, yeah, good. Just make sure the left one stays forward, okay? Your left leg. Yeah, he's okay. He's just, no, what he did some funny steps. Yeah, he did. But it was sort of like getting discombobulated. He let the place he was resisting affect how his legs went. He got out of the rhythm of a 2-beat trot. He ended up kind of walking funny. Okay, so the more you can be soft with your hands once you get him round, get him round. Use that right leg too a little bit. Yeah, and think forward. Everything's corrected forward. Even running away is corrected forward. You still drive him into it. The reason is because then you can shift the weight back and stop. But everything they do bad is much better corrected forward. So you have to drive him, we call it pushing him through, stepping through the pole. In other words, we want him to give enough that he almost looks like his front leg is stepping past his pole. That's called stepping through the pole. Good? That's okay, take it. Take it. What were you saying? Yeah, good boy, okay. Yeah, that was nice. Now this time you can give it the left rein a lot because he already bends around that left leg. Right leg back, inside leg forward, inside seat bone. And just get the half halts through with the right rein if you can. Time them with your leg. When your leg is coming in, that's when you can do your hand. If the leg is coming off, then he'll resist your hand. So the upper left leg comes on, that's when you can half halt on the right rein. Because you're pushing him into it. Don't do it with the left rein. Don't let him drift to the outside. Yeah, both hands to the left and the right leg back to keep his haunches to the left. So don't let him drift. Yeah, think about smaller-ing the circle this way. That was a word Wolfgang made up because he was German. So he would say, smaller the circle. And that's fine. Smaller the circle, thinking almost half passing. That a girl. That was nice again. Okay, he resisted a hair. Be sure to give on the left. Okay, and you still, only when your upper inside leg goes in, that's when your hand can come in on the right. Yeah, good. And don't lean forward. We're not going to be jockeys. We're going to be elegant looking ladies. He says the heck with that. Push him on. When he's bad and he breaks, make him do like a lengthening. So that he's like gonna work either way. You know, don't give him a reward that he gets to walk or stop. Because that's what they learn. They know what they want to do. They want to eat hay, you know. They want grades. They don't want to do this. And I really appreciate them for letting us do this to them. Good. Push, push, push into the outside rein. Good. Into the outside rein. Don't let him drift to the outside. In other words, don't let him evade it by leg yielding to the right.
Yeah.
Remember, we do not want him to leg yield to the right. Leg yielding to the left, I want, but not to the right. Good. Beautiful depart. Beautiful. Beautiful. Now let's get this really done right. Good job. Really good job. Don't let him get, and if he starts using his neck as a lever, you know he's too much on the forehand, which means like you want to take a double rein half halt when your legs are both on. So if he gets too far down, and because the neck starts using like a lever to pull his whole forehand up off the ground. And we really want an uphill thing where he's carrying himself behind. Horses have pushing power with their hind legs. That's how plow horses pull the plow and all that, carriage horses. We will have to change the pushing power of the hind legs into carrying power. So they want to come more, we want them to creep more and more under the body, under the center of mass. But it's not enough to just swing under straight. They have to articulate their hocks. Otherwise, they don't sit. And it's not just the hock. It's closing the angles in the croup as well. So that they take, that's good. If he's going to do that, then give him some room. Let him do his stretchy circles. You're still at levels that require that in the test. And that shows the judge that they're capable of looking for contact. Looking for contact, and then are willing to give you contact again when you bring them back up. That's all the judge wants to see with a stretchy circle. They also want to see that you don't have a death grip on them, and that when you give like that, they don't take off on you. You know, they don't speed up. They stay in what we call self-carriage. So every time, yeah, legs on. Good, downward, beautiful. Beautiful, reins long for a minute, yeah.